If you visited our channel before, you may have seen our logo and channel art. It's nice, isn't it? It's very nice. And you may have thought to yourself, oh damn son, I wish I could create a logo like that for my YouTube channel, but how? See, because I'm not really, I can't be bothered to learn Photoshop or whatever. Yeah. Photoshop is great, but there are definitely some downsides, like the subscription-based payment system or the very steep learning curve. So what can I do? I need my logo. Fear not, strange child, there is another solution. Let me introduce Design Evo. Ah, yeah, nice. Nice. Design Evo is a website that allows you to create your own customized logos for your YouTube channel or small business or whatever. I'm not here to tell you what you can use a logo for. That's above my pay grade, damn it! They sent us an email a couple of weeks ago asking if we would make a video sort of reviewing their product. Yes, this is a brand video. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not being paid for this video, and everything I have to say is my own opinion, so they're not telling me what to say, but they did, however, provide us with a promo code that gives us full access to all of the premium features of the site free of charge. Also, I'm referring to it as a website because that's what I'll be using in this video, but there is also a mobile version for iOS and for Android, and there's also a Mac app for OS X users, but the website just worked best for me, so that's what I'm using. Okay, disclaimer out of the way, let's jump in. When you open up Design Evo, the first thing you'll see is the Make a Free Logo button. This will take you to a page where you can browse the logo templates they supply. According to the website, they have 7,000 plus templates to choose from in heaps of different categories, depending on what you're looking for. I was able to create this logo in about 2 minutes the very first time I used the site. I just picked the first template I liked from the Popular tab, changed some colors, and added my own text. So, although it was extremely quick to create, it's not really my own design, and anyone who's used the site before would immediately recognize it as one of the templates. And this is a bit of an issue with the template format, is that you are definitely using somebody else's design template and just sort of adding your own flair. For this reason, I probably suggest not going for the ones in the Popular tab because they're probably used by a lot of people. So with all that in mind, I decided to have a go at making a logo for my second channel. I started by looking for a template that I liked and that would be a little more obscure, and once you select a template, you're able to add your business name and a slogan. You presented them with the main logo making editing screen thingy. The main thing I have to say about this is that I love the user interface. It's simple and effective, and it looks so clean and fresh, and it's lovely. It's quite intuitive and easy to use, especially if you've used any kind of graphic software before, but it's really not necessary, and I think anyone could learn this pretty easily. So here you're able to edit your text, and there's a good selection of different fonts, ranging from simplistic to some more extravagant options. You can change your background color, and also all the colors are completely editable, and you can create your own, including custom gradients as well for backgrounds, which is pretty cool. Then there's the whole Shapes tab, which is kind of self-explanatory what that does. This actually brings me to the one thing that does bug me about this whole process. You're not able to scale things on one axis. So you can change the size of something, but you can't squish it one way or the other. So for example, I thought about using lines like top and bottom of the logo that I was making, but as you can see, the default line in the Shapes tab is way too thick. So if I was able to scale it on one axis, I could have shrunk it down and made it thinner and made it work. So unfortunately, that's not really a possibility. It's not a huge big deal, but it definitely does limit some of the customization options. I don't know, they may fix this in the future, I'm not sure. And then we come to my favorite tab of all, the Icons tab. Here you can browse hundreds of 2D icons to use in your logos, and this is awesome. It's definitely the most customizable factor, and it means you can do things like swap out the default top hat for a beret if you so desire. I also decided to add a rectangle element to make the squid's head a little taller so the hat would look better. Changes like this are pretty easy to do, and it really encourages customization and changing the logo templates to suit the way you want to use them. So after about 25 minutes, I had something I was pretty happy with, and it was time to export it. And this is where the payment system comes into the equation. You're able to save your logo so you can go back and edit it later and download a low-res version of it for free. All you need to do is just create an account. But if you want to be able to use a high-res version of your logo, you need to pay for it. There's 2 payment options. They are as follows. Feel free to pause the video if you want to read any of the details. Once you choose your payment option and hit download, it gives you a lovely little zip file with a folder in it. It contains high-resolution JPEG and PNG files, as well as a transparent PNG without a background, which is helpful if you want to do something like this. They also give you PDF and SVG vector files. I think that's a good thing. I don't really know what these are, but I think it has something to do with being able to scale your logo without losing resolution. I think. If you know more about that than I do, that's great. Leave a comment. If you purchase the Plus package, the download will include the TTF font files for your logo, which is brilliant, and I really like that they give you that, particularly if you are trying to create a brand. You can use that same font for everything else in your brand, or if it's a YouTube channel, you can make your thumbnails and titles with the same font that's in your logo. I did kind of hope you were able to do this the other way around, so upload your own font into the logo making software, but I don't really know how this would work. It's probably not something that's going to affect many people. I just thought of it because we have a font already that we use for the CMB Corp channel, and it would have been nice to upload that and use it, but it's really not that much of a big deal, and being able to go the other way is really nice. I wanted to test out the creative and customizable capabilities of the software a little bit more, so I decided to also make a logo that was completely from scratch and not following any template. Recap time! Design Evo is a simple and intuitive software that allows for a lot more customization than I was really expecting it would, which is really great if you have a bit of an interest in graphic design or you just want to play around with some creative ideas that you've had. The template system is good and it's pretty diverse, but it's never going to be a substitute for actually hiring a graphics design person to create a completely personalized logo for your business. So yes, it is a compromise, but it's a pretty good compromise, and it's a lot cheaper as well. But if you're interested, I would just say go check it out yourself and make your own mind up about whether it's something that will help you or not. You are able to use all the templates and assets of the site for free, which is really great in my opinion, because it means you can experiment with everything that the site has to offer without needing to commit financially. So with that, go check out Design Evo using the first link in the description, and hey, if you like it, or even if you don't like it, feel free to come back and comment on this video and tell me what you thought. I'd be very interested to hear your input. And of course, a huge thank you to Design Evo for sponsoring this video. Brand videos and product reviews are definitely not something we're used to doing because we've never been contacted about one before, so it was really nice to have that opportunity, so thank you. Also, as I mentioned, I do have a second channel that I'm trying to sort of reboot for 2019, and creating a new logo for it has definitely helped, so if you're interested, go check that out. Also, link will be in the description. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!